Boy, oh boy, we got 6 Samurai FTK. Didn't think I'd see that topping. A stun list for you guys. And heroes along with some other metagame choices today. I'm back to 30% of you guys have not smashed living crap out of that subscribe button. Smash it so we can get to 103,000, baby. Alright, so the first list we're going to be looking at here is 6 Samurai FTK. Amazonas Archers. Distribute 2 monsters. Poke your opponent for 1,200. Well, you know what this deck does, right? It loops, brother. One of my favorite things to do in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because Mizuho and Shinai cause one of the best applications in the game for looping the opponent out. So we have 1 copy of course, 1 Amazonas Archer, 2 copies of Grandmaster of the 6 Samurai. And we have triple Kageki, triple copies of Kizon, triple copies of Mizuho, triple copies of Shinai, and then we have 1 Fuma, 1 Hatsume, 1 Kizaru, and 1 copy of everybody's favorite level 1 tuner friend. Then we have 1 Broken Bamboo Sword, triple copies of the Cursed Bamboo Sword, 1 Divine Sword to Phoenix Blade, 1 Gateway of the 6 Samurai, triple copies of the Golden Bamboo Sword, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 for 1, 1 Rhoda, triple copies of Shien's Dojo, triple copies of Shien's Smoke Signal, and triple copies of the Warrior returning alive. Down here in the next deck we have, of course, triple Saruja, because you're going to need to get to those filtering options, baby. That's honestly the best thing that this deck has going for it, is the ability to draw, and do what it wants to do. And special summons and more filtering. We have 2 Sold, 1 Hauk, 1 Battle Shogun, 1 Appo, 1 Axis Machine, the 1 Shiem, 1 Daigusto Emerald with 1 Netree Beast, 1 Martial Metal Marcher, 1 Shien, and 1 copy of Borreload Savage Negate Dragon. Then we have 1 Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, 1 Effect Veiler, and 1 Nibiru, 1 Abyss Dweller, triple of our side targets for these good cards. We have triple Lightning Storm, 2 Prohibitions, and triple copies of the Muscani Megatama. Wrapping up, well, 6 Samurai FTK. Next up was a stun list that kind of popped out of the woodwork. I figured I'd talk about this because this is a little bit different for really some things I've seen. I didn't think we'd ever have a callback to Vendalgion in quite some time, especially, you know, having a monster that would basically be able to beam itself after the resolution of one of these counter trap cards. But this list wants to try some different things, so I'm about it. Alright, so we have 1 Alpha, the Master of Beast, 1 Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, 2 copies of Banisher the Radiance, 1 Pinkertops, 2 copies of Fossil Dino Pachycephalo, 1 Ghost Ogi, triple Inspector Border, 2 Thunder King, 2 copies of Vendalgion, the Dark Dragon Lord, 1 Called by the Grave, 1 Harpy's Featherduster, 2 Dualities. We have 1 Extra with 1 Prosperity. We are really doing some weird things here. We have 1 Regeki, 1 Anti-Spell, triple copies of Crackdown, 2 Dark Bribe, 2 Dark Bribe, 1 Macro, 3 Solemn Judgments, 2 Steerikes, 2 Warnings, 1 Summon Limit, the 1 Nightmare, and 2 Warning Points. And then we have 1 Steel Star Regulator, 1 Decode Talker, 1 Time Thief Redoer, 1 Super Galaxy Destroyer, 1 39 with 1 Utopia Ray and 1 Basic Utopia, 1 Dreadnoid, 1 Zombie Stein, 1 Tachyon, 1 Zeus. Then we have 1 Star Eater, 1 Leo, 1 Dawn Dragster, and 1 copy of Coral Dragon here. Wrapping up, yeah, pretty interesting take on stun, ladies and gentlemen. Next up is the Wandering Hero deck. Oh boy, heroes. It's interesting to see what this deck does, ladies and gentlemen. What I find interesting about this is we're playing Durandal here, and the cool thing about this is this searches for Fire Flint Lady, right? Because you need a level 5 or lower Fire Warrior monster from your deck or your hand. Fire Flint Lady matches that and gives you a special summon access point to that. So we get to take advantage of the Noble Arms cards to kind of streamline and make a hero toolbox strategy that doesn't look bad on paper, honestly. So we have triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, 1 Attack Gainer, 1 Celestial with 1 Dasher, 2 Effect Veiler, 1 Liquid Soldier with 1, 2, 3 Shadow Mist, triple Solid Soldier, 2 copies of Stratos, 2 copies of Fire Flint Lady, 3 Ghost Ogres, triple copies of Nibiru. We have 2 Durandal, 2 copies of A Hero Lives, 1 Call by the Grave, 2 Cross-Out Designators, of course, 2 Emergency Calls, 2 Fusion Destinies, 1 Harpy's Featherduster, triple copies of Mash Change, 1 Rhoda, and one copy of Infinite Impermanence here. Down here in the extra deck, we have one Celine, one Verte Anaconda, one Isolde, one Hauk with one Axis Machine. Now we're getting cheesy down here. We're actually playing Chakanine, Borbo, and Baguska. Alright, we're playing one Zeus, one Dion, one Darklaw, one Blast, one Anki, one Acid, and one Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. The toolbox ideas get more interesting. We have two Lancia, two Droll, triple Gamma, two Token Collector, one Driver, triple Evenly, one Imperm, and one copy of Red Reboot here. Wrapping up a toolbox deck? That's what we're going to call this, right? Like, this is the toolbox strategy, ladies and gentlemen. Interesting, I'll say the least about that. Next up here is a Orcustlich Eldritch list. Now, we've known for a little while that you can do some pretty cheesy things with Mr. Golden Lord in this deck, but when you kind of combine it with a little bit more of a solid backing for a list like this, I think you can kind of come up with some more unique variants of things that you kind of do here. So we have two copies of Eldritch, the Golden Lord, triple copies of Grisu, one Symbol Skeleton, the two Nightmare with the one World One, of course, triple Dank Eldland, one Foolish Barrel, two Foolish Barrel Goods, one Orchestrated Return, two Pot of Prosperity, and then we have triple Conch, triple Scarlet, of course, triple Evenly Matched. I feel like when this particular build goes, it's going to be more devastating on the opponent than really any other one. We have two Hakuero, triple copies of Crescendo, two Dynamiskis, triple copies of Solemn Judgment, and triple copies of Solemn Reich here, wrapping up this list. Now, extra deck here, we have one Orchestrion. Holy crap. I haven't seen him in a while. We have one Lungrisu, one Linkriba, one Link Spider, triple Galtea, of course, the one Blackluster Soldier Chaos, one Barricade Borg Blocker, one Juggernaut Libe with one little Gustav Max. And then we have one Zeus, two Dingrisus, and one Pleiades. Side deck here, we have two Gamma Seals, one Necro Banshee, two Book of Moon, two Dark Ruler No More, triple Twin Twister, two Zombie World, and triple copies of Anti-Spell Fragrance here, ladies and gentlemen. Wrapping up, yeah, Orcustlich. Next up here, we have Sky Striker Brave. I love getting the chance to see more and more of this particular variant kind of popping up here and getting the chance to kind of turn heads in the metagame. That's what I like to see, ladies and gentlemen. So we have triple copies of Ray, two copies of Rose, triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, two Water Enchantress, one Griffin Rider, two Ghost Ogie, two Ghost Bell, one Celestial with one Dasher, triple copies of Widow Inky, one Shark Cannon, one Afterburners, one Engage, one Multi-Roll, one Area Zero, and then we have one Hornet Drones, one Hercules Base, one Rhoda, one Terraforming, triple Rite of Armisia. Remember, this is for the Verte Anaconda machine. We have one Faithful Adventure, one Draco Back, two Fusion Destiny, triple Imperm, and triple TC Boo. Then we have one Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer, one Verte, one Link Spider, one Axis Machine, one D-Hark, one Zeke, one Kaina, one Hayate, two Hayate, triple Shizuku, and triple Kagari. Then we have triple Dark Ruler No More, triple Cosmic Cyclone, triple copies of Evenly Matched, triple copies of Talents, and triple copies of Mystic Mine here. Wrapping up a very interesting... No, this is pretty streamlined, honestly. Nothing else really to say about this. And the last list we have for you guys here is... Oh boy, it's more of the Sword Soul Noah Punk pile of cards, as we're going to call it for this video. I love a Rorodon combo. So we have two Ash Blossom, one DD Crow, one Despot 001, one Ghost Bell, two Ogre, two Ecclesia. We have one Madam Spider, two Nibiru, triple Foxy Tune, two Xiamin, just two Moyi, two Tai, triple Longyun, triple Ara, triple Ashuna, and triple Vishuda. And inside deck here we have triple Itelli, two Droplet, one Monster Reborn, one Desires, triple copies of Sword Soul Merchants, one Sacred Summit, triple Vassal, two Imperm, one Dangerous Gabu, two Judgments, and one Blackout. Then we have two Monk of the Tenyi, one Auroradon, one Hauk, one Yazi, one Wide Roar Whale, haven't seen that in a while, one Xing Ying, one Super Chang Ying, two copies of Chizao, one Draco Berserker, one Borrowed Savage, one Baxia, one Baron de Fleur, and one Dragite. And then we have two Denko Rekka, two Big Balls, two Dark Rulers, one Harpy's Featherduster, two Lightning Storm, one Mind Control, two D-Bear, two Evenly Matched, and one copy of Red Reboot here, wrapping up this chunk of deck profiles for you guys. What do you guys think? Please leave a comment down on Twitch. Make sure you smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. And I'll see your beautiful faces back here later on the day, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.